We are joined by Congress MP Shashi Tharoor and will take his reactions. Mr. Dhankar has tweeted out saying the Prime Minister spoke to me, and now this is about the dignity of his post, and he's been demeaned for being a Jat and being a farmer from the farming background.
Look, I wasn't present, I didn't watch this mimicry, so I cannot speak about what was done, who was demeaned, whatever. All I know is it lasted less than a minute, and when you've got such a major issue of a threat to Indian democracy and to the parliamentary system going on, to waste the media's time on 1 minute of mimicry is, to my mind, a travesty of what the responsible media should be doing. Look at what is happening to Parliament. Look at the fact that in any parliamentary system in the world, it is basically understood that the principal responsibility of the Council of Ministers is to Parliament. When an incident like a security breach happens in Parliament, the Home Minister in any other parliamentary system would come and speak for 10 minutes. Instead, this Home Minister violates every parliamentary convention by speaking to the media outside, speaks to issue statements to the press, but doesn't come and hold his own accountability to the members of Parliament. What do you expect the opposition to do when such basic conventions of parliamentarism are being trampled upon by this government? On top of that, if the government had felt any obligation to have a genuine constructive debate on the very important bills before the House, what would they have done? They would have accommodated the Parliament, the opposition's wishes in Parliament. The Home Minister would have come, spoken for 10 minutes. The opposition leaders would have each said a few minutes worth on the subject. We would have had assurances about the kind of investigation, when the report would be given, etc. And then we would have moved on to the debate. The opposition came here wanting to participate in these very important debates. The opposition's wish was that this session should go well. It's the last session of this Parliament. Instead of which, the government preferred to go through this ridiculous exercise of suspending opposition member after opposition member, leading to something unprecedented in the history of parliamentary democracies in the world. Nowhere in the world have we seen 150 parliamentarians being suspended. It is a national disgrace and a travesty of what the mother of democracy that we are trying to tell the outside world we are.
In the CPP meeting, even what you're mentioning, Sonia Gandhi launched a frontal attack on the government, on Prime Minister.
She talked about the strangulation of democracy, and that's what it is. Democracy is gasping for air right now. It is being strangled.
Shashi sir, one more issue that is prevailing is that in the meeting yesterday, when Nitish was speaking in Hindi, Mr. Balu and Mr. Stalin asked for a translation, and Nitish Kumar snubbed them, saying that Hindi is a national language and everybody should understand Hindi.
Let me say, I wasn't present. It's not right for me to comment on an episode I didn't watch, so I'm not going to comment on that particular thing. But just to clarify, on the record, we don't have a national language in that sense that that some people have misunderstood it. We have an official language, which is both Hindi and English, and the work of the Union is conducted in the language of each state. Malayalam in Kerala, Tamil in Tamil Nadu, Hindi in Bihar, and either English or Hindi can be used as a linked language for communication. That's the way this country has been functioning. So it is not a Rashtra Bhasha, it is a Raj Bhasha. There is a big difference.
And also Mr. Kharge being mooted as the PM candidate. Just my last question.
I wasn't there, thanks.
Okay. Thank you very much for talking to us. That was Shashi Tharoor talking to India Today, and there the big piece of news that we got in that Tic Tac was that he said that it's not the national language, it's the Rashtra Bhasha, and it's the official language. It's not the Rashtra, it's the official language as much as English is, and therefore not commenting on what happened in the meeting. He said tried to give his perspective on the language issue. This is Mosmi Singh in Delhi for India Today.